everyone, it's Greg here to do your tarot reading for Thursday the 20th of August 2015. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. And I'm just shuffling this deck here, and it's the Ramses deck, Tarot of Eternity. Let's see what's coming up for you today. Okay. And if this is your first time watching one of my daily tarot readings, I always choose 3 cards just to give an overall insight into the day, or sometimes it comes across as morning, afternoon and evening. It just depends. And people always ask me, who's this actually for? It's for everyone who watches it. And the way that works is certain people are attracted to watching these, and that's what makes it applicable. It's really as simple as that. It doesn't need to be some complicated thing. It's not for any star signs, it's for literally everybody who watches. So let's see what the cards want to offer today. Okay, first card is the 3 of Chalices. 3 of Chalices is about a new beginning, and it's about creating something new and loving and that you care about. And we can see her mother breastfeeding here. We can see her son, her other son, who's a little bit older, kind of taking care of himself, drinking from the cup. But it's about things starting because you take care of them and you nurture them. So have a think about what you care about, what it is you love, and then continue to pour that energy into it, because it will have a positive outcome. So this can be really useful in a situation where it's like, oh, you know, I've invested so much time and energy in this. Is this actually going to work out, or am I just wasting my time? If you're thinking that today on the 20th, the answer is keep pouring your love into it, because it's going to have a positive outcome. The next card is the 2 of Wands in reverse. And we can see some women worshipping the image of an Egyptian goddess there. And I think these are embalmists or embalmers, because we've got these mummies here. It's in reverse, and it means that you don't really need to look outside of yourself, and you don't need to make particular decisions. Okay, so that's an interesting message, because it just means that you can continue with what you're doing and decide for love. If anything, decide to continue on with something, but don't decide to put an end to it, and don't decide that anything outside of you really has all of the answers or has all of the wisdom. The wisdom is really something that's within you. So look, we've got these women here. They've got a lot of skills. They've done all of this work, and now they're kind of asking for something of this statue or image, okay? And what they're looking for is something that's within them already, and this process is helping them. You know, prayer isn't so much about changing the mind of God. It's really changing your own mind and affecting a change within you. And that's really an important thing to know, because God is always there, and you know, or spirit or the universe, whatever you want to call it, but your perception of that spirit is really, really important too, and that's why prayer is useful. So go within, don't look without, and just tap into the energy of love. That's really what's going to help things progress and help things grow on this day. And then finally we've got the Queen of Wands, also in reverse. And the Queen of Wands is someone who's, you know, happy, who's elegant, who's creative, who's at the top of her game here, and it's in reverse. It means that it's not so much about being in charge and by yourself and someone who's just lying back and being worshipped, but it's about someone who's approachable and who's actively engaging with people to help them and is nurturing them and loving them. So the whole reading is about distance, you know. Here we've got a big distance between the real world and some goddess. Here we've got the distance between royalty and the common people who may be worshipping her. And then we've got the closeness of a mother and her child. And that's the kind of thing you should tap into today. Get into the real thing where you can be of help, can be of service, and try and minimize the distance between you and other people, and try and maximize the closeness between you and other people. And that is a very interesting message, and it will have a specific meaning for you on this day. So you'll get the answer. So for instance, if you start on Thursday and you say, okay, I'm going to be as close to people as possible and I'm going to be as nurturing as possible, by the end of the day, you'll be like, okay, great. I had to do that because this has happened, or I've understood this, or I've got that out of it. It's always got a reason. 5, 6. 6 is about family and responsibility. Okay, so make yourself available on this day to people nearest and dearest to you. Have a wonderful day. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and if you'd like a private reading with me, for instance, if you've got major family issues and you want to find a way to resolve that, or if there is a way to resolve that, then a personal reading is a really good way of looking at that. Please get in touch. It's gregoryscott.com. Just click on the readings tab and you'll see the types of readings that I offer. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.